Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe and this is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 151 of the Level Up program, day number 66 of the Purple Belt. And if you're new to the program here, this is all about learning how to work on your dice shooting mechanics, learning how to shoot the dice, and working also on your betting systems. If you're playing Crapsee, the code today is C4C2E2. And we've got Randall in the chat, and we also have Roger on Crapsee. So welcome to everybody that's showing up here on a Tuesday morning. So we're gonna scrap that other dice set that we were using. Yesterday we were using the 4236 dice set, and we actually had a pretty decent day to start or to end it off yesterday. We had a 9.3 SOR, which is better than average. We had finished it off with a 20 roller, but I just was not happy with that dice set for some reason. So we're going to go back, and we're going to go back to our 3246 dice set, which in the Purple Belt, between this dice set, the 3246, and the 4245 dice set, those are my two favorite dice sets. And we have got on this 3246 dice set, we've got 410 documented throws. And on the Purple Belt, we need 660 more throws in order to get to that 4,000 mark. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably either and you guys need to let me know in the chat or in comments if you're watching this video after it's live here. Let me know either in the chat or in the comments if you want me to stick with the 3246 and finish up the 660 throws with that, or if we should do half of the throws of the 3246 and the other half of the 4245. And that'll bring us up to the 4,000 rolls for the Purple Belt. And then after that will be obviously the Brown Belt, which I'm actually really excited to get to because we're going to be doing some changes in the Brown Belt that you're not seeing here in the Purple Belt. Good morning, Marble Fork. So anyhow, we're going to start off here, guys, with Crapsee. I'm also changing the betting around just slightly, and I'll explain to you what I'm doing when I do it. But let's start off with a $30 pass line bet. And again, we're practicing for a $25 table, which I'll be playing in Chicago. Good morning, Nemo. And we got a $5 craps check. We have 10, 5, 10 on that ATS. And we're starting off with a $2,900 bankroll. At least my bankroll is $2,900 right now. We did lose a little over $100 yesterday on our betting. So we have all bets set here. 3246 is a dice set. And dice out, we're going to change our colors of our dice to red and blue today. Usually I use the black and white. Let me know how that shows up on the screen once they're down there. If it doesn't show up as well, we'll go back to that black and white set. Dice out. And we're going to start off the day with a 617, which is a implosion or explosion with a backwards single pitch. So not a good way to start the day off. But I'd rather get that on to come out here, and that's why we have the ATS set up the way that we have it, the ATS pass line and craps check, because that all comes out as a balanced zero. Good morning, Frida. So again, $30 pass line bet, $5 craps check. ATS is going to be 10, 5, 10. Guys, do not work the come outs also here unless you're protected. I do tend with this dice set to play some sevens on a come out, but a lot of craps numbers. So 3246 is our dice set, and I'll bet set. They split apart. Let's regrip them. And dice out. They split apart when they landed this time, and this time we got a craps number for a come out. 2-3, Alfredo sauce. And I used this dice set primarily the other day when I was at the casino. And guys, I had on almost every one of my shots, I would say 2 out of the first 4, 2 out of the first 5 were craps numbers during the comeouts. So everybody was playing the horn bet on my comeouts or throwing a craps check out there, and some people were actually making quite a bit of money by doing that. So something to consider. Again, we're going to go up with a $30 pass line bet where craps check of $5 is still in play, and our ATS has finally one number towards it. So I'll bet set here and dice out. Again, those dice split apart when they landed, but this time we have a 2-2 hard 4. This will be the ballerina, so 4 will be our first point. Now, with this dice set tends to throw more even numbers than odd numbers. So keeping that in mind, we're going to go with that 154 even set now. So what I'm going to do is, let me get the bets up here first, and I'll explain to you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to go, it would normally be $35 on a 4 and 10, $42 on a 6 and 8. We're going to make the 10 look like 35. We're going to make the 6 and 8 look like 42. And since the pass line covers that 4, we're going to make the 5, or the number next to the point will be where that extra bet comes in. So we're going to make the 5 look like 35. And then we're also going to put a $25 field bet on. And my thought is I need to get into this pressing motion that I'm doing a little bit faster. So what I can do is every roll I'm going to be able to press my bets at least 22 pressure, meaning that I can go, put an extra 1 unit on each of an extra $5 unit on each of the bets that are up there at minimal. So let's go all bet set here, guys. We got 7 people in Crapsee. We have 8 people following along on YouTube. 3, 2, 4, 6 is the dice set. And dice out. And I was a little bit short on that landing zone. We have a leaner, and that's a 1. It should come down on a 1. It does. So we have a 1-5 mixer. Christmas Sideshow Gamble. There's another even number, like I said. So that does hurt us with that field bet up there, but that's all right because I kind of have that planned in here. So we're going to pressure 22 pressure. So that's going to be $5 on the 5, 10, $6 on the 6 and 8. And we're going to go back up on that field bet. So we have a net positive of $24 off of that roll because of the way we're setting it up with that field bet now. But each time we press it, it should be a little bit more net positive. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. Good morning, Coach Joe. 3, 2, 4, 6 is a dice set, and I'll bet set. Dice out. A little bit hard on that one, but we have a 3, 5, 8 this time. So 3, 5, 8. 8 came easy. And again, that was the field bet that we lost on that one, but we made a little bit extra that time. So again, we're going to go one more time up on the field bet. We're going to pressure 22 on our bets. So now we've got 54 and at 6 and 8. We've got 45 and the 5 and 10 with a $25 field bet. So this should be the last hit that we take in. And then we can come down on our field and on all of our bets to the 110 bet level. So all bets set here, guys. 3, 2, 4, 6. Good morning, Corey. Good morning, Chris. And dice out. And we've got a 5665 Minmo Yo. Chiro in the house. And guys, if you haven't heard, John from John from Casino Gaming TV, had his father had passed away this past weekend. So Jeff and Chris put out a show yesterday. They did the Coffee and Craps show yesterday morning and did a little memorial type setup for John, which is pretty cool. And John actually jumped onto the show for a short while towards the end to explain how good spirits the family is doing and how they're reminiscing about his father and telling great stories. And I guess he walked into the den and his dad was analyzing some roulette strategy. So that was kind of cool. So we're going to come down on that field bet. We're going to go to the 110 inside bet level here. And we're going to pick up that 5 for 25, 6 and 8 for 30. We're going to pull that 10 for 25. We're going to call that all bet set there. And I actually extended an offer to Jeff yesterday, and I don't know if he's going to take it because, good morning, Demon Dog Chris, because Friday may be the funeral, and whatever day the funeral is going to be, they're going to go Black Day with the Coffee and Craps Day. They're going to black that out and as a thank you to John's dad and that. But if not, I offered to possibly do a level up program on Coffee and Craps on Friday. So that offer is out there if they do want to take it. I am more than willing to help out and try to support the Casino Gaming TV channel. That is out. Kind of hit the mixing bowl a little bit on that one, and we ended up with that 5-2 Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So, short first roll. This dice set has been throwing either 8s or 20s. So, and that was a 7 there, so I was pretty close to that 8 there. One of the thoughts I had is if I do the level up program this week for John and help support him and his channel, is we'll probably name it, instead of level up, we'll probably name it Cup of Joe, because I believe that Marble 4 keeps on saying Cup of Joe and he wants to see me do a show like that. So that might be a good opportunity to do that for John. So whatever, it is what it is. $30 pass line bet here, guys. $5 craps check. 10, 5, 10 on that ATS. This will be shooter number 2. And we got dice out. And we have a 4, 5, 9. That would be the Big Mac. Hard 9. I know Jeff on the show keeps on saying that I call it the Hard Mac or Mac 9 or something like that. He thinks I'm calling it, but it's called the Big Mac. Hard 9. At least that's what I say, and it's based off of a dice set that one of his followers came up with. I don't know the exact story with it. But 3, 2, 4, 6 is a dice set. We're going to go to 154 evens this time, so that's going to be 35 on that 4 and 10. Those are going to be buy bets, and we're going to go $42 on the 6 and 8. We're going to pick up the field bet for a quarter. So that way we have all the numbers covered there, except for the 5, unfortunately. And all bet set. And again, we're just trying to add this field bet in as the alternative. We'll see how that works with the bet, with the betting scheme. If it doesn't work out well, we will take it out. But I'm trying to get into this pressure a little bit faster. Dice out. And we have a ace deuce again, Alfredo sauce, 1, 2, 3. When I was using this dice at the casino the other day, the 2s, the 12s, and the 10s were the numbers that I was having a difficult time picking up, which is kind of strange because the one time I used it at the casino, I had 4 of the first 6 rolls were a hard 10, the Old Bay bushel, which is kind of weird. But anyhow, we're going to be pressuring 22 inside on this one. I'm not sorry, 22 inside. We're pressuring 22. So we're going to add 1 unit to each of the bets that are up there. And we got all bets set here, guys. Okay, dice up. That's an example where that field bet actually helped us out with the pressuring of the bets. And we have a 3-2-5, so this time it did not help us. So we're going to lose that 25 that we got back, so we're not able to pressure this time. Because we do not have any bets on the 5. "16 people watching on YouTube. Welcome, everybody. If you're just getting in, I went back to my 3-2-4-6 dice set. I changed it from the one we were using yesterday, which was the 4-2-6-3, I think it was. I was not very happy with that dice set, even though we did well with it yesterday. We're going to same bet this one. We're going to go back up at that $25 field bet. All bets set here. And I have 660 throws left to get to the 4,000 mark, which is our goal at purple belt. Now we're moving on to the brown belt. So if you guys want to see me finish the last 660 with this 3-2-4-6, let me know in the chat. If you want me to do half of them at the 3-2-4-6, and then my other favorite one was a 4-2-4-5 dice set, let me know if you want me to do half of each. And we have a 3-5-8. That would be the 8 came easy. So we're starting to see some patterns of numbers. The 3-2, I'm sorry, the 2-1, the 3-5. So definitely seen some patterns here. I also changed the dice color sets here, guys, to the red and blue dice today. If you like those colors, let me know. If you'd rather me stick with the black and white dice, let me know, because I have a bunch of those as well. I should be getting some new dice within the next week or two from the Craps Nation group. I ordered 2 more sets. And we're going to go back up on that $25 field bet, and I'll bet set. And this is another one where the field bet's actually hurting us a little bit. So let's see how it continues out. Dice out. And again, 5-2 Bruce, guys. Not become shark bait. So that one's showing up often already. I don't like that. I've not normally gotten that one too often. Again, that's one dice that goes off axis and a single pitch added into it. And that's the only way that that 5-2 or the 6-1 will come up. The 4-3, if I get a 4-3-7, which is the one, is if you want to call it a good 7, that's the best 7 that's out there because it's a primary hit. So the 4-3 or the 3-4 would be a primary hit on that one. So we're down quite a bit on our money today. Let's not go with the field bet this time. Let's see if there's a difference in it. $30 pass line bet, $5 craps check, $10, $5 and $10 on that ATS. Okay, third shooter, all bets set. And we have a 6-2 Duracell 8. go out and support live craps. So 8 will be our new point. Again, we're going to go with the 154 even. Instead of picking up the 8, we're going to pick up the 9 though. So that is going to be $35 on that 4, 42 on the 6, 35 on the 9, 35 on the 10. So you have $202 out on the table at the current moment. And our goal is to do 2 pressures and then come back down to the 110 bet level. So all bets set, dice out. And we got a 5-4 hard 9. Big knock. Chef from Mid-Atlantic Craps. So glad we picked up the 9 on that one. Again, this dice set does tend to hit even numbers, but we occasionally pick up that 5 and 9. But we're going to do a 22 pressure on this one. So this could be 1 unit on the 4, 6, 9, and 10 that we're picking up. 3, 2, 4, 6. And we got dice out. Whoa, dice kind of slipped on my fingers and it had a really low trajectory, guys. And that was a mechanical flaw here. 347 is a primary hit. Which is, I guess, of all the 7s, is not the worst of the 7s, but that's terrible for our betting. And it looks like it's going to be one of those days again here, guys. But we're going to pick this up. We're going to turn this around here. That was definitely a mechanical flaw. The dice did slip out of my fingers when they were released. Good morning, Jeff. So, again, we're going to go back up on that pass line, and we need to make some money back today. 10, 5, 10 on the ATS, $5 craps check, $30 pass line bet. And this is going to be a long roll. I can feel this one right now. We definitely need that to make some money back. So if you're playing the dark side so far, you should be making money. But this one is going to be a light side roll. I can feel it. And we got a 3, 5, easy 8. And that one was a pretty decent roll. Hit the landing zone. They both landed up against the wall. If you guys didn't see yesterday's show, make sure you check it out. We had some really good conversations. Corey, Sith Lord, asked some really good questions. And I gave my opinions on what was asked about. And everybody else, or not everybody else, but a few other people also gave their opinions. Very good show. It's very good chat. So 3, 2, 4, 6 is the dice set. We're going to go with that 154 even bet level. We're back on that 8 for that point. So we're going to go 35 on the 4, 42 on the 6, 35 on the 9, and 35 on that 10. And we're going to call that our bet set. Dice out. And we have a 1, 5, 6. That would be the brain fart. That's what that is. That's called a brain fart. That'd be called the mixer. I'm sorry. Chris from Sideshow Gamble, mixer. Wow, that was a senior moment if I ever saw one. So we're going to pressure $22. So $5 extra on that 4, $6 extra on that 6, 5 extra on a 9, 5 extra on the 10. So we've now got $40 on the 4, 9, and 10. We got $48 on that 6. Again, 3, 2, 4, 6. And we got all bets out. Good morning, Bam. And we got a 6-2 Duracell 8. Go out and support live craps. Make sure you give thumbs up to everybody doing videos if you do enjoy them. Make sure you do subscribe to those channels if you have not done so already. Every little bit of help that you guys can do will help support the craps community. That was our point. This was an awesome hit. We're gonna press up another $22 when we get that when we get a new point established here. So we're going to go down now because that pass line bet paid for that ATS. We're going to go back down to $25 minimum pass line bet, $5 craps check. ATS is still intact, and we'll go all bets set, dice out. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So got a 3 on that come out. Again, do not work the come outs. Make sure you pick up a craps check, world bet, or a horn bet, or something on that come out to protect you from the craps numbers, which I do tend to throw a fair amount on. Go back up on that $25 pass line bet. 3, 2, 4, 6 is the dice set. We got all bets set. There is not a lot of chats showing, Jeff, today. I have there's probably only about 15 chats showing today. People are not too chatty today on the level up, so if that answers your question. And we have a 3-2-5. That would be the no feel 5. Or Alfredo calls it a Michael Jordan to 2-3. So 5 will be our new point. So we're going to take that 9, we're going to move that over to the 8. So we're going to make the 8 look like 48. So we're taking that $40 off the 9, make the 8 look like 48. And then we said we're going to pressure our bets 22 yet. So let's do another 1 unit pressure on that. So we're going to make the 6 and 8 look like 54 to 4 and 10 looks like 45. And we'll take 1 hit at this level, and then we're going to bring it down to the 110 bet level. 3, 2, 4, 6 is the dice set. Randall's busy working, so he can only listen. That's awesome. And dice out. Dice split apart a little bit when they left my fingers, but we have a 4-1-5 horse and buggy. So we hit that point right away, buckshot. So that is nice. Another $25 added into the pot here. We're going to stick with the $25 pass line and go back up on that craps check. We need the 2 and the 4 for the small. And we still need one more hit to get above that break-even point. One more box hit. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll bet set. And we got a 6-5 Minmo Yo. Chiro is in the house. So that is a come out winner, pass line winner. So we might not have to take another hit here because that was a nice little profit or bring back for us. So we're above that break even point or close to it. Close to it because we have the ATS out there. So we're just under the break even point. So we'll see what happens once we get a point established here. 3, 2, 4, 6. Still looking for a point. This is shooter number 4. And I'll bet set. And good morning, WG. And Jim is here. Welcome, welcome, both of you. 3, 2, 4, 6. Looking for a point yet. And we have the hard 8 square pair. So we'll be back on that 8. So we're going to take that $54 off the 8. We're going to move it over to the 9 and make it look like $45. And we're going to take one hit here, and then we'll bring it down to the 110 bet level. 3, 2, 4, 6 is that dice set. And we got all bets set. And we got a 145 horse and buggy. Unfortunately, we don't have anything on that 5. But that is, oh, we already hit that for an ATS as well. So we're still looking for that 2 and 4 for the small. We're looking for the 9, 10, and 12 for the tall. And I'm going to do this, guys. I'm going to come down on my bets to the 110 level. Just to be safe and get some money brought back. So we are going to stick with $25 on the 4. We're going to go $25 on the 10. $30 on the 6. So 8 is covered in the pass line. We're going to leave the 5 and 9 naked right now. So we have 119 brought back to the rack, 130 on the table currently because of the ATS bet. And we got all bets set here, guys, and dice out. And we got another ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 2 and 3. This dice set does tend to throw those, although this last weekend at the casino I could not hit a 3. That was another one of the numbers that was evading me. So that does nothing for our bets. ATS already covered that one. So all bets set right away. Sorry for the short time there, guys, and dice out. A little bit low on that trajectory, but we got a 268. I'm sorry, 246, 2x4. So that is a $35 payout there. We're finally in a profit here on the shooter. We're 11 rolls in, and partially because we had hit a couple points there, and we had a few come-outs. So that is that number 11 for the dice roll is kind of deceiving there a little bit. So 154 brought back to the rack, 130 on the table, and that's going to also go to $42 on that 6. And we got a 3, 2, 4, 6 dice set. And all bets set. Dice out. And we have a 2, 3, 5. Michael Jordan. No field 5. Okay, we don't have anything on that 5. It already was hit on the ATS. 3, 2, 4, 6. Good morning, puck off. And all bets set. Dice out. 16 people on YouTube right now, currently. That was a high bounce there, guys. Another 3, 2, 5. Wow. 5 is starting to repeat. Maybe we should move our bets over to that a little bit. Let's see what we're hitting, what we're not hitting. So the 4 has definitely not been hitting. So let's move that $25 that we have in that 4 over to the 5 and see if that helps a little bit. And watch, we start hitting a damn 4 now. Who knows? 3, 2, 4, 6. I'll bet set. Guys, if you haven't checked out Demon Dog Dice Craps channel, make sure you guys checked it out. He's been doing quite a few rollouts lately, and he does a very good, an excellent job doing his presentation of his throws. So make sure you go and support Demon Dog Chris. And we have the 6-2 Durso 8. Support the live craps. So finally got a hit here. That was our point again. So we knocked that point off. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Jalen. And so that was 8. We made the point there. We're going to do nuke come out again. $25 on that pass line bet. We're going to go $5 on a craps check. Our ATS is still intact. 179 brought back to the rack. We have 147 on the table. 3, 2, 4, 6 is the dice set. And all bets set. Not a problem there, Chris. I give credit where credit is due in the community. And we have an ace deuce, Alfredo sauce, so that craps check will pay out. Again, guys, do not work those come-outs for me, just like a lot of the other YouTubers are saying, do not work the come-outs. But that is a nice little profit for us. Extra $10 back to the rack. Let's go back up $25 on that pass line bet, $5 of the craps check. 3, 2, 4, 6. On Sunday, Ed Robinson came out with his next edition of his story series, and he was talking to a guy named Memo. So make sure you check that out. It was a really good conversation. Again, excellent addition to the history series that he is putting out. 3, 2, 4, 6 is a dice set. Kind of mixing both just slightly in that. Hey guys, we got magic aces. That's awesome. So that's going to help us definitely towards that ATS. That also helps us with that craps checks. We added another $10 to the rack. And all we need now is the 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey to hit that small. So let's see if we can do that. 312's thrown at the horseshoe. Oops, I grabbed the wrong dice here, guys. Wow. I thought they kind of grew a little bit. So 3, 2, 4, 6. And $25 pass line again, and I'll bet set. Dice up. Let's see if we can pick up a Big Joe right here. We've not thrown a Big Joe all day. We threw a 2-2, I know that. And we did not get the Big Joe, but we got the 3-5, easy 8. 8 came easy. So 8 is our point again. So definitely throwing those inside numbers. 5s and 8s are kind of strong numbers today. So staying with our same bets. 194 brought back to the rack, 142 on the table. 2, 4, 6. We need that 4 for the small. We needed 9, 10, and 12 for the tall. And dice out. A little bit short on that landing zone, guys, and we got a 3, 4, 7. Ouch. That is a primary hit. So the dice did stay on axis. They did the same revolution all the way down. So if there is a 7 to show up, I guess I cannot complain about that because that was an on-axis dice. Good morning, Arnell and Jen. I rolled the die, didn't I? Thanks, Jen. So that was a little OCD coming out for you, right? If you just came on, I just bumped the dice a little bit ago there, so made a little bit of profit finally in that shooter. So we're gonna go back up, $30 pass line bet, $5 craps check, 10, 5, 10 on that ATS, and that was finally a decent roll for the day. That was a 18 roller. So let's get another decent roll here and see how the day finishes out. So, because Arnell's going to Juliet again on Saturday. If anybody wants to meet up with him, that's a suburb of Chicago, western side of Chicago. Dice up. Coming out last shooter for the day. And we have the Old Bay Bushel, Heart 10, 5-5 Heart 10. So that's the first Old Bay Bushel we threw today. So we're going to start off with a 10 for the point here. And we're going to pick up the 4, 6, 8, and 9 here. So it's going to be $154. 35 on the 4 and 9, and $42 on the 6 and 8. 3, 2, 4, 6. And I'll bet set. And we buckshotted the point, but this time we got a 6, 4, 10. Waylon's best friend, way in that end, Daddy Joe. So that was a fast hit. on the point there. So that's going to allow us to come back down to $25 on that pass line because that did pay for that ATS bet. We're going to go to 5-hour craps check again. 3246. And all bets set. Arnell says he needs redemption from last week. I had heard that there was only like 1 or 2 good rolls. I know Demon Dog was saying that he was not too happy with it, but he had fun, he said. And we got a 6-3 center field 9, so that'll be our new point. I think that's the first 6-3 that we've thrown today. We had a couple Big Macs already. Good morning, Dursal. And we're going to move that $35 that's on the 9 over to the 10. Make that a buy bet. So now on all the even numbers. Still looking for our first box hit with this shooter. So that way we can do a 44 pressure. All bets set here and dice out. So Demon Dog went to the casino last night, got a little bit of money back, but he was not on craps, it was on baccarat and slots. Dice out. And we got a 4-6-10, Waylon's best friend on that end again. So now the 10 is starting to show up. We are seeing some regular numbers, repeating numbers coming up, but the repeating numbers are changing a little bit. So we're going to pressure $44 here. So it's going to be 4 and 10 up to 45, and we're going to go 6 and 8 up to 54. And that'll be one hit at this level, and we'll come down to the 110 level then. 3246. And all bets set. We have 22 people on YouTube now. Welcome, everybody. Make sure you say hi in the chat if you haven't done so already, please. I do like to say hi to everybody as they enter stuff in the chat. And we've got a 4-3-7. Ouch. Oh, that was a 4-3, guys, not a 6-3, a 4-3. So that is another primary hit. So the dice have been staying on axis for a good percentage of those rolls there. So unfortunately, that was a 7. Ouch. We lost a little bit of money off of that one. But that's going to be the end of the rolling today, guys. We had one decent number there. Let's see what our final stats are for the day. Box numbers are almost expected. Inside numbers are expected. 4s and 10s are low today. Come-up 7s are low today. Horns are high, but fields are low, which is kind of strange. Hardways are low today, and definitely a dark side play today. The strong numbers today was the 3, the 5, and the 8. We actually had a little bit less 7s by 1, less 7 than what is normally expected. We had a 7.6 SOR and a 6.3 SRR, which I guess is average, slightly above average. I guess it's not the worst. So we had the 118 roller, which gave us 166 roll quality or roll score points, quality score points. But you know, guys, hey, thanks for joining in today. I hope that you guys do come back tomorrow. Again, you know, make sure you guys put in the comments here if you want me to stick with this dice set for the last 660 throws, or if you want me to do half with this dice set and half with the 4245 dice set, because we have 660 rolls left for the purple belt level before we move on to the brown belt level. But hey, my name is Joe. This is my Crapsmaster Dice Shooting Journey, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks a lot, everyone.